Hi. Everybody has had the very uncomfortable and often embarrassing experience of having been caught with their pants around their ankles. The thing is, usually pants around ankles are preceded by mistakes in judgment, mistakes in execution, and often there's not a single mistake, but a whole series of smaller ones that precipitates that airy and uncomfortable outcome. I'm Gregg Hain of the Hain Coaching Group. This podcast is about helping you prevent those experiences, and in it, I'm going to answer questions you've asked, questions that you haven't asked but should have, and otherwise share some ideas that are designed to keep those pants of yours buckled firmly around your waist. So let's see what I've come up with for today. Today, we're going to talk about a very, very important topic where keeping your pants firmly buckled around your waist is really important. The topic is your life. So, as many of you know, I work with contractors, and periodically we get involved like once a year in planning the future. And what I find about these contractors is they all have goals for their business. We want to increase our revenue. We want our revenue per service truck to go up or our profit to go up. And all those things are good and valid. But occasionally I'll survey the room and I'll ask them, how many of you have goals for your life? And inevitably, less than 10% of them have goals for their life. Inevitably. This is a prescription for waking up 10 years or 20 years or 30 years from now with your pants around your ankles. There was a survey done, I'm told, by Harvard back in the the 50s or 60s, in which they did a exit interview of their graduating MBA class. They asked them a whole bunch of questions, but one of the questions they asked them is, do you have specific written goals for your life? And what they discovered was only 3% of these Harvard MBAs, the smartest of the smart, had specific written goals for their life. They did a follow-up survey 20 years later, and what they discovered is that the 3% that had written goals had accomplished more, I believe, in a business sense, than the other 97% put together. They also concluded that these people were happier, healthier, had better family relationships. In general, they just had more expansive, enriched lives. And they concluded you have to have goals. If you do not have goals for your life, that's a prescription for pants around ankles. Now, there's all sorts of books that are written about goal setting, and I'm not going to get into those in this short podcast, but there is something I do want to share with you. I think some of your goals need to be learning goals. So I'm doing this podcast in early 2023. And for 2023, I have two learning goals. One is to continue a learning goal that I set last year, which was to start to learn French. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Gregg. I hate it. I'm not very good at it. And I'm not doing it simply to learn French. I'm doing it also to build new neural pathways in my brain. It's hard. I work on it for a while. My head hurts. And I pick French because I have a daughter that lives in the French-speaking portion of Switzerland, and I go over there and visit. And then the other project that I have for 2023 is to learn to juggle. And again, I'm 70 years old, and learning to juggle, there's going to be some physical dexterity required in that. I'm hoping that will help keep my body fresh. Do you have goals, written goals for your life? It's a prescription. Not having those is a prescription for having pants around ankles at some point in the future. So if you have found this mini podcast helpful, subscribe, and we'll be glad to find other ways to help keep those pants firmly buckled around your waist. Have a great day.